Good morning. 10 o'clock, the sun's shining, a bit different from yesterday. Hope everyone's well. Hopefully this weather's going to get better, which is good. It makes us all feel a little bit better when the sun shines and we can get out and do things, which is absolutely great. So, excellent. Already there, which is lovely. So, okay. I'm trying to send a request, Jezz, and it's saying for some reason you need to upgrade your app in order to join. So I don't know if that's something that you can do, and I'll try and request. But it's yeah. Oh, hold on. No, it says you need the latest version of Instagram to join. So yeah, this is technology. We haven't had that yet before, but there's obviously something with regard to that. So let's see. She's doing it quickly. So hello to everyone. I'm just going to sort of, yeah, there we go. So we've got a few people here today. Hi Sarah, it was lovely to see you yesterday. I really enjoyed our chat. I usually sit in the evening and watch them. It's sort of like become a bit of a ritual now. I don't watch them straight after. I watch them on YouTube in the evening. So I really enjoy watching them. Hi to Emma, hope you're well. So let's have a look, just to see. Let's have a look, yeah. So I'm just going to chat for a little bit while Jezz is hopefully upgrading her Instagram. Right, she's doing that. Anyone got any questions? I had this before. So what am I having for my dinner? I've got a nice pasta bake ready for lunch. Rob's working very hard at the moment. He's on some workshops with his new job. If people don't know aware of that, he is now associate lecturer at the London College of Fashion, which is just absolutely amazing. So I am sort of getting ideas from him as well when he's talking to the students, which is really good. At the moment, I didn't go to the pub yesterday. No, I did walk past. It was very busy in one of the pubs. Personally, at the moment, wait till the weather, and also I've got such a lovely garden that I'd sooner be out in my own garden enjoying a lockdown gin, not a, I don't know if anyone's seen it, not the measures that the pub gives. That's all I'm saying. You probably all know what I'm on about. So yeah, at the moment, very, very busy. Let's have a look, see if she's there yet, because no, she's not there. Let's have a look. Very busy at the moment, just going through all of the website listings to get that promoted. That's a pain in the you know where, because some different JPEGs and all sorts that people require. So I'm just having to redo that, having to get on the computer while I can, an iPad. So I think now I might have to actually buy myself a laptop, because there's certain things which are really frustrating that you can't do on an iPad. So yeah, so we're just waiting for Jezz. Anyone that sort of arrived thinking, why is this madman talking to himself? Jezz just needs to upgrade her Instagram, so she's obviously quickly rebooting that. So yeah, so I'm just talking gobbledygook at the moment, and hopefully, let's have a look. So it's not letting me invite her. So I'm sure that once she's available, Jezz will be able to send a request. As we know, this is all good fun. Hi to She Makes Reigate pop-up shops looking really, really good. So eventually I will go and have a look. There's a lot of people that exhibit in the Reigate pop-up shop. So that's another thing as well that I've been working on, is talking to businesses where, when you're not at these events, where they can find you. So I was in talks yesterday with a food writer, which was really great. We had a really good chat. So we're going to do a bit about all of the people with food, so we can promote them and that as well, which is really good. Right, let we go. Just sent a request, view request, and then right there. And thank you for everyone, me blabbering on. So there we go, and here we go. Yay!
Sorry about that.
Don't be so silly. Don't be so silly. That was really funny. That was really funny. We had it before one time where somebody was kind of late, but they were 5 minutes late. I was, oh, where you gone? I was just talking about all sorts. So we had a lovely chat. So please introduce yourself and tell us what you make and sell.
So I'm Jezzz. I'm a graphic design student. So this is like a bit of a side hustle, I guess. I make and sell like location and custom art prints, really.
Cool.
The kind of like illustration. I bought that one there.
Yep. Cool. I did a bit of homework because I just wrote down some of the locations, so we can talk about those later. So why did you set up your business, and how did you come up with your business name, which I can probably quite imagine how you did?
Yeah, not very inventive.
That's fine.
I set it up about a year ago, like last week, I think. I had an internship and that failed because of COVID.
Yeah.
I was on an Easter holiday of uni and I'm not very good at being bored, and obviously lockdown was quite boring. You couldn't do anything. So I just started, I did a challenge to draw something a day, and then I think like the 14th day I ended up designing a location print,
right,
and then put it on a local Facebook group, and it turned out people wanted to buy them. So yeah, went quite well, and it all started from there.
Fantastic. No, that's great. And so whereabouts are you based, and where is it that you, I mean, have you got a workspace, or, I mean, yeah.
God, where am I based? I'm Surrey, in a place called Shepperton. I study in Nottingham, so I'm a bit here, there and everywhere. I've also got links in South London, so I work from wherever I am. Don't really have much of a workspace, annoyingly. And the prints I sell are kind of all around South London, Surrey places.
Sure. And have you a favourite item? Well, a favourite item, I mean, to create, it's a bit different for you, isn't it? Because obviously what you created. So where do you get why is it Surrey? Is that because where you're from, or? Yeah,
so mainly from where I'm from. I mean, favourite ones, I do have a favourite in terms of like the ones that genuinely look nice and that have like meaning to me, I prefer doing. And I was going to say as well, pet portraits, which I do a bit like on the side, because pets are they're just adorable. So I think like whenever I do that, I'm like, oh, okay, I like that, because you can't not like pets.
So what would be your favourite location one, would you say then?
I think the one, honestly, that I held up, the Battersea one, because I started doing them with sunsets now. Because the other ones that I do are more like with blue skies. Sure. But now I've started kind of switching up the skies and stuff. I seem to like them because I like a bit more pinky colours myself.
Cool. No, it's good. I mean, it's actually, we had a artist very similar, I don't know if you know, she's called Susie West, and she, check her out. She's done some of our events before. And every time she'd come to events or I'd see her, I was like, oh, I really want one of her images, and the one I've got is your favourite. It's a Battersea, and I just love it. It's got the green. When I used to travel into work and the Victoria way, I used to see the Battersea, so it just meant, you know, really kind of, and with yours, what you've got so many different ones which they all kind of evoke a favourite place as such, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. So they're meaningful for different people.
Yeah. And have you been working on any new ones this year? Any new locations?
So I'm always like constantly working on new locations. I try and at least create one a week. I've definitely done more Surrey ones recently. I'm doing less so at the moment because I'm trying to focus on uni work. So I'm definitely am kind of creating one maximum a week at the moment. And I've got a few lined up which are a bit more Surrey based, and then I am going to create some Dorking ones for the event as well. So
cool.
I mean, recommendations?
Because you know, I saw the sort of nearest one you've got is Sheer, you've got Guildford, but the Dorking one is really good. It's what you might take of it. That you've got Box Hill, you've got the Cockerel on the roundabout. You also, as well, I've seen that you've done some sort of images of pubs as well, haven't you?
Yes, lots of images of pubs.
Which,
could you tell that I like pubs?
No, and it's really good. I've actually seen a lot of illustrators. Flossie, who we've collaborated with, she's done some real Cobbits, which is a lovely little micro sort of brewery shop pub sort of thing, and she's drawn that, and it's really nice because it's really nice to have a picture of a favourite place. It could be a place or somewhere as such, isn't it, that you've got? So yeah, I think probably when you come along in June, there will be those people, oh, have you got a talking one? So I'd be prepared. That's all I'm going to say.
No,
because they'll be looking for it.
I'm planning on building a collection of talking ones for the event, so they're a bit more relevant as well.
And also, it might be really good for you to actually, in the June one, if you've got people come along and say, what about that? Is almost keeping a little tally of it so that, you know, when, you know, the other events.
For the next one.
You know, you can actually have them there. But you want to make sure that you're creating something that loads of people are actually going to buy. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll be inundated with all sorts of craziness of what people want. And you should do it of this or that.
All the recommendations.
Yeah, exactly, which is really good to have that feedback from customers. I think with all of what we've been talking about, they're really looking forward to that. So we have an ethos, as you know, curated by Dapper Suave. It's about being friendly, creative and unique. Have you got kind of something that you sort of use or a saying or anything at all?
My kind of saying, not whether I guess I use it, whether I use it all the time, but I always say just dream big, because you know, when people don't dream big, you're never going to achieve kind of what you want to. So I keep trying to, you know, dream big and think of good things and hope that they come true, and quite a lot of them are coming true. So yeah, that's more what I say.
Yeah, I mean that's really the next one, is it? What are your goals and dreams? What is it out of this? What is it that you're wanting to get out of life? What's your next thing as such?
God,
you're young as well, aren't you?
Yeah, non-business related. I want to smash my degree. I've got about a month and a half left, so I'm knuckling down on that. And then I do want to get into industry. And then business related, I just want to, I want to be able to keep growing it. I want to be able to always have it as a side thing. I want to stock in more shops. I stock in a couple of shops already, so I kind of want to expand that and do more markets, which I'm starting with you. Yeah,
excellent. Yeah, you know, as I was chatting earlier, and because we're talking about different places. So at the moment, obviously with yourself and lots of businesses that are coming to all the events, they don't necessarily have a high street presence. So, you know, I kind of have this big, amazing pop-up, you know, event, which is great. And then afterwards, you go back to your home and whatever. So I am looking at different ways to actually, you know, of different ways of actually putting your products in there. And I'm sure with what you've got, would work really well in a coffee shop or something like that.
Definitely. The Dabbling Duck and Shear have just bought some sheer ones to sell there in their cafe restaurant there as well.
You just had a request here. It was about the Abinger hammer clock. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a really good.
I don't know it, but I will.
Because I live Dorking, obviously when you drive up to Guildford, that you there's Abinger, and you've got Sheer, and you've got all the, you know, it's beautiful villages. I love actually going for all the countryside to all the little quite little, like Sheer and Albury. I can't think of the other ones. There's
lovely in countryside.
Yeah, there's a nice one with a little pub, and they used to have a little guy playing his little guitar, like acoustic on a Sunday, which was really, really lovely. So I can't remember the Percy Arms. So if anyone knows what it is, saying, I just blabbering on. So yeah, your goals and dreams. So what is the degree that you're training for? Not training, but you're studying for. Yeah, studying. Sorry.
A BA in graphic design.
Wow.
So obviously quite relevant to what I do. Obviously my little side hustle is more illustration based. I actually want to go more into like advertising, branding, than illustration. So I want to keep it as a hobby. Yeah,
and you know, and also, you know, it's really bizarre, but you know, your hobbies can become your, you know, something that you really like doing. That dream can come true.
It's been nice to learn that can like happen as well. It's been nice to use it in that way.
Yeah, and you know, what will be really great for you is in June as well is, you know, with 42 businesses, you know, which is great. You know, we're feeling, we feel that we're onto the stage as well. But there's some really good quality products there, and you know, artists and all sorts of businesses that you can chat to kind of get that. You know, we're all, as I was saying just now off the phone, Rob, the other half of Dapper Suave, is now associate lecturer at London School of Fashion. So he's getting to talk to the likes of you know, but in fashion, which is really great. So, you know, using that, you know, these older people like myself, you know, I actually thrive on young people of, you know, like, you know, because I like being young by talking to young people, if you get what I understand. And we're not old. We're not we're not old farts, most of us. We're actually quite young in minds. We might look a bit older, but you know, chatting to us, well, don't be afraid to, because there's loads of people that will love to give you advice and things like that. So take that advice. Yeah, take it. You know, I think it's yeah. So who is your support network? I say friends. You've got loads of friends popping up at the moment, or waving at you.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, I guess just the typical friends, family, my boyfriend. Like, I get everyone to help me these days. My housemates at uni are always having to watch me print out all my orders and things like that. Come to the post office with me. So yeah, quite a lot of people really.
And you've probably found it really hard in the last year of you're at that time where you want to be with friends and the socialising thing, isn't it? It must be quite hard sometimes.
Like, yeah, I guess I'm kind of used to it now. It's nice now everything's opening up. Yeah. And kind of going back. It's been nice that I've been able to go back to uni when, because of creative courses, they reopened. So that was quite nice to get like a change of scenery. So you haven't felt that you sort of missed out as such, really? That sort of the Zoom and... I guess there's nothing... I normally feel like I'm missing out because everyone's going out, but no one's been going out. So I haven't been, you know, missing out in that sense. But I guess it's been the same for everyone, really. Yeah, exactly. So I think we've said that. So the events that you're doing for... you're doing June, and then you're back with us again in October. So that gives you a couple of months to kind of take that list of what people want, and then they'll all be back in October. Yeah, take all my feedback. Yeah, where's my picture of Avenger Clark? Where's my picture of this? Oh God, yeah. So, I'm sure they will. And the last question, obviously, is why did you choose to work with Curated by Dapper Suave as such? Well, I think from, you know, ever since I spoke to you the first time, you clearly are very passionate about getting people to join and different makers and stuff, and it sounds like quite a nice community. So cool. I'm looking forward to getting involved in it. Yeah, no, brilliant. And it's really, you know, I kind of look back of when I first started, there was Rachel Dinage, who's an illustrator, and she used to do our events. One year she couldn't do it, and her mum and dad were there because we needed her presence, because she would do illustrations of Dorking and Leaf Hill, but she went on to have a big banner across the high street promoting Dorking. Yeah, and also on the weekend she finally got to Denby's. She'd had a wine label that she'd designed, which was then on a bottle, which was really lovely. But you know, there are you just never know of who's about at these events and what comes from it. And I know that there have been some really, really great success stories, you know, and people need to tell me a bit more about them. So, I didn't know that, or I didn't know that. It's really, it's really nice when you find out these things. So, so really looking forward to seeing you in June. Like I say, you know, after the kind of, we've done the 10 at 10s, I will be kind of focusing a little bit of sort of workshops and things like that. So if you want to get involved, just to sort of, you know, about customer service, about just little things that you probably might not have thought of, especially when you're doing these events of whatever. So we'll be doing that. Tomorrow we're here with Jane from A Vintage Garden, so we're back at 10 o'clock. Have you got anything to say at all anymore? Or... No? Not apart from I look forward to doing more. Cool, really good to see you. And you. Now you've upgraded your Instagram. To explore all the new things. It's fine. It was really funny. I was like, oh, that's never happened before. Anyway, really great to see you. And I'd say everyone, all Jezz's details are here. You're, you know, on the link when we do this later. I know you pop up constantly on Facebook pages and whatever, which is great. There's some great comments which I see, so I'm always liking them. So keep on what you're doing. Really looking forward to seeing our Dorking one. I think we're all going to, where is it? So no pressure. I'll leave it as a surprise. Yeah, exactly. She's not saying anything. Might be of a pub maybe, now that we can get into them. Maybe it might be a pub. So yeah, it'd be a nice research trip. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, there's some really I have to say there's really great pubs. There's the Old House, which is an outside with the little booths, the Queen's Head, which you'll love. They've got this massive great big teepee in the back. They've just done a wood, they've got a pizza oven, really lovely food and really great ambience there as well. So, you know, and Reds as well. So yeah,
there's a good old pub crawl if you need to do it in Dorking, definitely. I think, yeah,
Brilliant.
you need to book it all. But yeah, great to see you.
And you.
And yeah, we'll see you in June. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.